Good afternoon. Welcome to Mark of Excellence Awards for SBJ Region 2. I'm Stephanie Overman. I'm Region 2 Coordinator. With me is Steve Taylor, who is also on the Region 2 Conference Committee, and Dan Kabisky, working behind the scenes. He is also co-chair of the International Committee. I want to put a plug in for that right now. We're going to be going through the Mark of Excellence Awards for our region. I hope this helps. Looking at Maryland, Delaware, District of Columbia, Virginia, and North Carolina. Honoring, this is a very slow slide, honoring the best of work in these areas. You see, we'll have large and small divisions for this. We're going to start out with online Mark of Excellence. The first category, online feature reporting. The finalist is Hannah Easton, WTRV, Virginia Commonwealth University. Finalist, Mahala Walters, the Appalachian State University. The winner is Angela Roberts, the Diamondback, University of Maryland College Park. And that's for Pregnancy in Prince George's County. Women reflect on bringing new life into state COVID-19 epicenter. Online in-depth reporting. Finalist, Anton Delgado, Elon News Network at Elon University. Finalist, Claire Neal, the Diamondback, University of Maryland. Winner, Anton Delgado, Pulitzer Prize Center on Crisis Reporting for the recurrence of leprosy in Brazil. Online news reporting finalists are Joseph Whitney Smith and Sam Fowler of the Prince William Times for Virginia Commonwealth University. That's finalist, and the other finalist is Gracie Todd and Anron Catherine Klein, Capital News Service, University of Maryland. Winner, Brenda Wintrode, Sean McGoey, Capital News Service, University of Maryland. The title is Disconnected: Students Struggle with E-Learning Obstacles, Lawmakers Earmark Solutions. Online sports reporting, with one finalist, Silas Albright, the Appalachian from Appalachian State. Winner, Spencer Nussbaum, the Eagle from American University, for lacrosse coach released from contract amid potential cuts to scholarships and roster spots. Online opinion and commentary, Andrew Segru, the George Washington Hatchet, George Washington University. And video game reporting, the winner is Laura Singles, Elon University Network at Elon, with activating online success with esports. Our next category is
radio reporting. Radio feature comes first. Finalist Annabeth Poe of Carolina Connection at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. Finalist Nadawaba Al-Nagar at AUC Radio at American University in Cairo. The winner is Rahim El-Maghrafi, AUC Radio, the American University in Cairo, for Educational Journey from Cana to Cairo. Radio in-depth reporting. The winner is Nezrian Abdelkader of AUC Radio, American University in Cairo, for Choose to Refuse, Escaping the Cycle of Addiction. Radio sports reporting. Winner is Josh Connor of the Carolina Connection at UNC Chapel Hill for Charles Scott is disappointed that the UNC Basketball Museum omits much of his story. Podcast. The finalists, Maria Cade and Meredith Radford of Carolina Cast at UNC Chapel Hill. Finalist, Alec Rich and Gwyn Wheeler for the GW Hatchet at George Washington University. And the winner is the staff of the Diamondback for Locked in Leonardtown. That's from the Diamondback at University of Maryland College Park.
television category. Why are we not moving forward? Television breaking news reporting. Finalist, Zan Solon from Capital News Service. Finalist, Anna Muckenfuss from the Appalachian. And the winner is Isabel Cleary from Capital News Service, University of Maryland, for the Supreme Court is hearing arguments about the constitutionality of the Affordable Care Act. In the feature category, we have finalists Katie Garsrin from the Appalachian and Morgan Weaver from Capital News Service. The winner is Jilly Kroon from Carolina Week. That's the University of North Carolina. The next category is in-depth reporting. Finalist is the staff of the Elon News Network at Elon University. The winner is Erin Jenkins, Carolina Week from the University of North Carolina. North Carolina Childhood Marriage is what won for. Sports category, finalists, Morgan Weaver, Capital News Service. Connor Davidson, the Appalachian. Winner, Morgan Weaver, Capital News Service, University of Maryland. Jake Funk's Comeback. General news reporting and television. The finalist is Jean-Marie Sassé from Capital News Service. The winner, Peyton Tysinger from Carolina Week at the University of North Carolina. The topic was 5 months after Hurricane Dorian at the Abaco Lodge.
In the category of videography, broadcast news, finalist Morgan Weaver, Capital News Service at the University of Maryland, College Park. Finalist Isabel Cleary, also of Capital News Service. And the winner, also from Capital News Service and College Park, Kelsey Mannix for Local Artist Memorializes Lives Lost to COVID-19. In the category Online Digital News Videography, the winner, Dante Schultz of the GW Hatchet for Restaurant Owners Talk Mental Toll of Pandemic on Staff. The category Online Digital Feature Videography, the winner, Amelia Jarecki of the Diamondback at the University of Maryland College Park for Beauty in the Human Spirit, David C. Driscoll's Art Legacy.
The arts and graphics, which covers photography and other categories here. The first category is feature photography for large publications. The finalist, Jesse Barber from the Appalachian. Finalist Megan Lee, the Commonwealth Times from Virginia Commonwealth University. And the winner, Joe Ryan, the Diamondback, for Lifting the Trophy, Maryland's men's basketball celebrates first Big Ten title. General news photography. Again, we have finalist Joe Ryan, the Diamondback, and Julia Nicholson from the Diamondback. The winner is Megan Lee, the Commonwealth Times, Virginia Commonwealth University. Sports photography, large category. Finalist, Julia Nicholson from the Diamondback. The winner is Joe Miranda from the Commonwealth Times, Rams senior forward. Here we have breaking news photography. Finalist Claire Grant from Elon University and Ari Golub from the GW Hatchet. The winner, Zach Bryan from the GW Hatchet. Thousands marched through district amid nationwide outrage over George Floyd's death. The photo illustration category for large publications. Finalist Jesse Barber, the Appalachian. Andy Carras from the Commonwealth University, who is also the winner for A Clear Victory. We have a category, data visualization. Finalist is Moss Brennan from the Appalachian, and the winners, Olivia Columbus, Parth Kotek, and Zach Schoenfeld from the GW Hatchet. For amid federal crackdown, GW reports about $135 million in foreign funds over 5 years.
Next category is magazines, nonfiction magazine articles. The winner, Isabella Gomes of the J.H. Bloomberg School of Public Health magazine at Johns Hopkins School of Public Health. 4, healthcare providers are missing chances to help victims of sex trafficking. Next category, newspapers. General news reporting, small, that's 1 to 10,000 students. Winner is Grace Terry of the Elon News Network, or Elon University ranks number 371 for social mobility. General news reporting, large. The finalist is the staff of the Diamondback at University of Maryland College Park. Finalist, Tiffany Garcia of the GW Hatchet at GWU. And the winner, Angela Roberts, Clara Longo de Freitas of the Diamondback for UMD Workers Union fights for improved COVID-19 protection. Breaking news reporting, small. The winner is Claire Hogan and Jamie Holt of the Flat Hat newspaper at William and Mary for Trump's rally in Newport News visualized. Breaking news reporting large, finalist is Lizzie Mintz and Sarah Roach of the GW Hatchet, and also a finalist, Angela Roberts of the Diamondback at UMC, University of Maryland, College Park. The winner, Angela Roberts and Clara Longo de Freitas of the Diamondback for LeBlanc apologizes for insensitive analogy amid backlash from SA divestment activists. In the category In-Depth Reporting Small, finalists Charles Coleman, Emmett Ford of the Flat Hat at William and Mary. Also finalist Leslie Davis and Charles Coleman of the Flat Hat at W&M. And the winner, Carmen Honker of the Flat Hat newspaper at William and Mary for An Uphill Battle. University of Puerto Rico students, professors respond to severe budget cuts. In-Depth Reporting Large, finalist Moss Brennan of the Appalachian. And the winner is Angela Roberts of the Diamondback for At UMD, doctoral students depend on their advisors. What can happen when things go wrong? In Feature Writing Small, finalist Grace Mammon of the Roanoke Times at Washington and Lee University, and finalist Christian Galvano at Elon News Network. The winner is Victoria Fears of Delmarva Now, Salisbury University for In Salisbury, couple seeks to restore hope and dignity, one shower at a time. Feature Writing Large, finalist Amanda Hernandez of the Diamondback. Finalist also Iman McConan at the Commonwealth Times at George Washington University, the Virginia Commonwealth Times. The winner is Diego Mendoza of the GW Hatchet for The People Behind the Protests leading up to Joe Biden's victory. In sports, finalist David Suggs of the Diamondback, also a finalist Noah Fleischman of the Commonwealth Times, and the winner is Silas Albright of the Appalachian for 3-2-1, End Injustice Together. App State football leads peaceful protests through Boone. In general column writing, large, finalist Hannah Thacker of the GW Hatchet, finalist Serena Saunders of the Diamondback. The winner is Malcolm Ferguson of the Diamondback, University of Maryland, College Park. In editorial writing, finalist the editorial board of the Diamondback for UMD. Also, the winner is the GW Hatchet for Hatchet Editorial Board. Editorial cartoon, finalist Alexandra Bowman of the Lincoln Project at Georgetown University. And the winner is David Brown of the Diamondback, University of Maryland, College Park.
At a special category this year for COVID-19 coverage. We have a section on that now. Video coverage large. The finalist was Amelia Jarek and the winner, and Matt Perez. The winner, Kimmy Fleming from the Diamondback for University of Maryland's. With COVID-19 cases on the rise, UMD students are still going to bars. The digital category, digital still photography, large. Finalist Julia Lerner, the Diamondback. Finalists Ariel Bader, Eric Lee, Ari Golub, and Donna Armstrong from the GW Hatchet. And the winner is Jesse Barber from the Appalachian. It's a photo gallery. COVID-19 vaccines reach the front lines of the high country. Newspapers, magazines, online coverage overall for small. Finalist Grace Mammon from the Rockbridge Report, Washington and Lee University. Finalist Mary Alice Russell, also from the Rockbridge Report. The winners, Brenda Wintrode and Sean McGoey from Capital News Service for Disconnected. Students struggle with e-learning obstacles, lawmakers earmark solutions. This is the newspapers, magazines, online coverage, large category. Finalist, Eric Nurenboren, the Diamondback, Mickey Hutchins, the Appalachian, Clara Longo de Fuentes, the Diamondback for It Feels Like a Void, Grief Through the Eyes of One MND Student in the Age of COVID-19. Those are the categories now for the COVID coverage. Come up now to the best of categories. In the best categories, the first category is Best Affiliated Website. Finalists, the staff of the GW Hatchet, and the winner is the staff of the Elon News Network from Elon University. They said that the winner took an excellent look at the different storytelling formats used to convey news to the campus community. Using different formats like this really plays to the strength of the medium and shows the potential of a news website. The next category, Best Use of Multimedia. Winner in the category is the Eagle from the American University, the staff of the Eagle. For as Juneteenth approached, students across the country protested racism and police brutality. The judges said this whole piece was extremely well executed and thought out. I was blown away, great coverage, very well done. Keep up this quality work. Best all-around radio staff newscast, the winner, the staff of the Carolina Connection at the University of North Carolina. Excellent quality and a great example of how radio brings audiences together. Best all-around television category, finalists, staff of Elon News Network and the staff of the Appalachian. The winner is Capital News Service, CNS TV News at the University of Maryland for Capital News Service live stream. A comprehensive look at the November election results that included not just the numbers, but making sense of what they mean. Best all-around television. Winner, Sarah Hooper, Tim Corley, Orenzo Hajabargram, VCU Insight. That's a Virginia Commonwealth University. Best, I just gave it away. Best Student Magazine is the staff. The finalists, I'm sorry, are the staff from Virginia Commonwealth University, and the winner is the staff from Virginia Commonwealth University for Inc. magazine. Best all-around student newspaper, small, Elon News University, the staff. Congratulations. Best all-around student newspaper, large, the GW Hatchet. Finalists were the Diamondback and the Appalachian. Those are our finalists and our winners. Wanted to congratulate them all. We can have a round of applause and celebrate. I'm hoping that the next time, yes, thank you, Tara. Next time we celebrate this, a round of applause, all right. Next time we do this, I hope that it will be in person. In September, we will be having the national conference in New Orleans, which will be probably a hybrid conference that you may be able to attend in person and or online. So that may be our opportunity to all get together again. But next year in person, I hope.